Because if we don't support them, what happens? They will not come out very strong. And I was happy when Reverend Joyce said, even us as the church, we are against this. As a church, as a community, we are against this. I would also say that when we talk of mitigating efforts, what are we supposed to do? Community education programs, raising awareness is what we are supposed to do in schools, in community centers, and even in churches. Let's raise awareness. Sometimes the issue that we have, some fear to speak it out because wataambiwa wewe uko na makosa. We have been pressed down as women. Any issue, early pregnancies, any issue, gender-based violence, a woman is beaten. Wanasema huyo ni kichwa ngumu. Sometimes it may not be true. So let's come out very strong. The education, we have the KNUT, Kubet. Let's support each other. I'm aware of the case of a teacher who was beaten here in Ainamo. Yeah? So it is not for those low people. It is for everybody, and it is affecting all of us. So let's come out very strong. Programs to educate our men, our boys, to respect the relationship. This is where we now have many of them, they marry after 2 years divorce, 3 years divorce. We are not interested in that. We are very strong, we need very strong families. And I would also say that economic empowerment initiative for women is what we are doing. We will keep doing it. And strengthening also the police and the legal framework, so that in this case, training the police officers on the gender-based violence sensitivity. Why am I saying so? That desk is very important. If a woman go to report, they don't report, Madam Rachel. Because these police officers, when they go to report, ulikuwa nafanya nini? Ulikuwa umevaa nguo gani? Ulikuwa uko wapi? Ulienda mpaka wapi? They will not report these cases. Yet they are actually paying. If they are raped, kama mama mwingine, she came out very strong. We were in the field together. She was raped while picking tea. Women mainly are the cheap labor that we have. And those picking tea are kibarua. So what happens? She was raped. But now here we have an issue. If we go to that desk, let's train our police officers to be very sensitive. Wacha kuuliza maswali mingi, ati ulikuwa umevaa nguo gani, ulikuwa unafanya nini? They will not come out and report the cases. So this one, I believe it will help us so much. And I would also say that the victims need to access support and counseling services. It is very, very important. They need these services. So we need safe places. Here in Kericho, I've been crying for the last 2 years. I remember when we went to State House, I talked to the president that for me as a woman rep, I may not ask for roads or anything because we have our MPs, but I need a center, safe place, rescue center. And the county government promised land for 10 acres to have this center, safe place for our victims. So if we have, which we don't have in Kericho, and that is my cry. I need your support. At the Athletics Kenya, support me, and the State Department, and even the stakeholders here, the NGOs, please support us. When we have that center, things will work very well. I would want to say that for the judiciary, we also have a word for the judiciary that we are urging them to come out very strong and to have stand measures against the perpetrators of GSPV. Otherwise, if they are just, maybe the measures are very, very low, very limited, it will not take us far. And then I would say that the processes should not delay. If it delays, then justice delayed is justice denied. So let it come out very, very, very fast. And of course, we discourage this unlawful settling of cases that we call kipka, and tukuje tuongee nyumbani. Now, finally, I would want to say that in Kericho County, and I want us to take this one seriously. I've said all of us who are seated here are leaders. That is why you are here and others are not here. We want to take this one seriously. Kericho County, as by March 2024, we have a total of 963 cases. You know, when we talk of March, from March up to now, we can be sure we have over 1,000. We had 963 cases, rising from 499 in the previous year. I am sure it is over 1,200, having the latest cases that we have. And majority of these survivors are aged between 18 and 49 years. Majority, that is 536. But those ones of between 10 and 17 years, a total of 325. It is very, very alarming. And I would want to, I know we come from several sub-counties, and Sigawet Soin is leading, and that is my sub-county. That is where I come from. It is leading in the cases of GBV, 303. Then Ainamo 279, Bureti 174, Berkut 90, Kipkelion West 78, Kipkelion East 39. And I would also say we have survivors for the PWD. Roy, you know, we also represent people living with disability. They are also exploited, they are also harassed, they are also part of the GBV. We have 32 cases. So where are we headed? Let's come out very strong and see. I may not want to bring names. I have so many names. But even with that, I would also say these are teenage pregnancies. Very alarming. And take this one seriously. In Kericho County, as per March 2024, now remember there are those ones that were even doing exams, they gave birth. So the numbers have gone up. 5,448 cases. Teenage pregnancies. And to bring you to speed, between the age of 10 and 14 years, we have 221. 10 and 14 years. Don't forget, we've been actually supporting Roy, tuko na kazi mingi, lakini pesa ni kidogo. We've been supporting the girl of 11 years. She gave birth to twins, Ainamo. We had to do all what is humanly possible to make sure that she gets the necessities for her and the children. So that is one of them. In Kipkelion East Londiani, another girl of 14 years. She gave birth to a very beautiful, a pouncing baby boy. Na saa ingine nashindwa kwa nini wanapewa na wamama wengine wanataka watoto wapate. So I'm saying it is failing. I'm concluding by saying that Bureti is leading now, 1,776 cases. Kipkelion East 861, Kipkelion West 825, Siso 727, Ainamo 721, Berkut 538. So all of us come from the sub-counties. I'm saying you are here so that you take report for the guy, the chiefs. I was happy and unhappy when I learned that there is a chief. Hawa watu ndio wanasemanga maneno ya kipkaa. Please support us. Wachana, those village managers, wacha waongee lakini stand with us. A girl of 2 years was raped. And then nasikia chief huku kwetu. Chief anasema hii maneno tumalize kipkaa. Mtoto ameumia. Tamara died. Things are happening. But anyway, we have hope that this thing must end. This thing must end. Abortion, hatutaki watoto wetu. Wakioleka Roy, hakuna watoto. Mzee anasema nini mtoto hakuna. Then what happens? Second wife comes in. Alafu huyo anajiua ama anything else. We appreciate adopting children, but upate yako. Lakini sasa when this happen, you can be sure we will not have all that. So we are fighting child labor. Tulikuwa huko field, kaona watoto wanauza this nini. We don't have any issue with that, but we are fighting child labor. Hatutaki hii maneno, watoto wetu wasome, wakae nyumbani wafanye ile wanatakikana. When schools are closed now, let's have programs. The church please, let's have programs for the youth, for the girls, FGM. Hiyo tunakataa. Tulikuwa na case Kericho, that is for Tena na Bureti. Wacha watoto wakuje tuwafundishe ile conference and conference for youth. That is where we grew up and that is what we were doing. Otherwise, I want to really appreciate and say, Athletics Kenya, you're doing well. And Kericho, we are coming up in athletics. Many times when I stand in government, the other day, wakisema they are training in Iten, na hii message tuchukue vizuri. I was telling Shonde, as much as you are talking of the city of champions, it is only that maybe our athletes come to train there, but they come from Kericho. And especially the training, we want these centers, also the training centers, to be enriched. We are there to support, and we pray that we look for stakeholders to support. For our cars and maybe the athletes, as Roy comes, we appreciate what you are doing. The young athletes and those ones of age. Kama mnasoma, endelea kusoma. Kama mumemaliza kusoma, as you continue training and then bringing the gold and the silver and the bronze, hiyo pesa mkipewa, I'm pleading with the president, let them go through financial training. Ndio hiyo pesa isipotee tu. Na hiyo pesa isaidie hawa. I appreciate in Kericho. The other day we went to Kericho to open, to launch or to commission a house built by an athlete for the parents. So they can do something. We have seen and it is working. So tusaidiane pamoja. Once more, for all of us who have come, I want to say thank you very much. The Lord bless you. My name is Beatrice, County of Kericho. Nawapenda, Mungu awabariki sana. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.